to adapt something.
Yeah, in a
3 hours is nothing. It really took me weeks.
Yeah.
Well, the thing is, I started in July with the pre-season last year, and then did the 30-day challenge.
This is your first challenge, this one?
Yes. Yeah. And Market Samurai just come out, and for some people it just wouldn't work at all. Now the thing is, in previous years they've not had Market Samurai, so previous years they'd had training on how to do it without Market Samurai, whereas last year they didn't. They just had like one video and PDF as to what you do if you haven't got Market Samurai. So I just kind of didn't really know what I was doing, and so I was kind of messing around with Market Samurai, finding some words that I thought were okay, including the one that I'd got eventually, but not knowing what the backlinks were, the PR, not being able to use any of that side of Market Samurai at all, and a lot of the time not getting anything for a lot of the other results. But this is something really good came out of that. I actually hung around the Market Samurai forum a hell of a lot and helped. I learnt so much. When the Market Samurai team weren't available, they weren't even getting to sleep, they were having to answer so many tickets. I learned so much from other people on the forum that I was able to give people advice in the forum. And as a result, I got followed by Brent on my Twitter, and I got a free piece of kit from Market Samurai.
Oh, I heard you. Yes, I saw that.
They gave me my money back. And it was just,
well done,
it's like they say every cloud is silver lining, but I mean that was just, it was so nice. I mean, not just the money, because it didn't cost a whopping amount, but it was just, it's like there's always something that you can work on and build up that is going right.
I think the other thing is to remember as well when you get into that. Sometimes there might be something. I know you were saying earlier about having that crossover, that interest and that professionalism about that. But sometimes what often is missing, something you're really interested in, you might not know enough about. You might not actually be a professional. But what you do find sometimes is that you know enough that there's enough people that know less than you. And so you can be the tutor to the novices. You can't help the intermediates move up to expert, maybe, but you can certainly help those on the first rung of the ladder, like you've done, move up. And so actually, sometimes you don't actually have to be an out-and-out expert in that area.
Well, there's a saying that if you read for an hour a day, after I think it's like 2 to 5 years, something you become an expert, and if you carry on reading more than that, then you'll be a world expert. So I mean, if you've got interest and you're prepared to put the reading in, you can become a world beater, can't you?
And of course, with the internet being what it is, you can also find all the reliable information and the good information and actually pull it together to make it easier for
like your Google
people.
Reader or whatever it is so effective at putting everything in the same place.
Put it in a friend feed room.
Oh well, yeah.
And you've put all that content together for other people to make it easy for them to access.
And also it's the internet that's made all this possible, because prior to so many people being on the internet, if you were in what's called a long tail area, you couldn't find the people who wanted you. You'd have a little shop in the high street and nobody would know you exist unless you spent a lot of money and everything. But now it's the internet, and there are so many billions of people out there.
Got some tribes
internet.
out there for you.
Yeah, there's always Seth Godin. That is such a good book. It is a really good book.
You can download it free if you haven't already.
I've bought it. I got it given to me for Christmas anyway. But people in this, I don't know how you got it for free, because when I clicked on
Audible.com.
all right. Well, I tried to get it free the way they first offered it, and it might have been Audible.com. I can't remember. When I clicked on it, it turned out that people who weren't in whatever country Seth is in had to sign up to Audible books, or it wasn't Audible. You had to sign up to this particular and spend some money first. So I thought, I'll buy the book.
No, this was
instead.
actually Audible.com. If you did a search,
that's Lisa, isn't it?
I can't remember who said.
Can't you get two free books now from Internet Marketing this week?
Maybe, but all I did was search
possibly.
for
I think that's
Seth Godin Tribes Audible.com, and then one of the links that comes back is actually the link to their offer on audible.com.
Okay.
Sign up for it. And
I'm pretty
download
sure
it for free,
it's Lisa's company. I think.
Maybe.
Yeah. I think I like having the book anyway. You know, it's just kind of great to sort of dip in and dip out and make marks on and stuff like that.
It's just my drive, my commute in my car.
Yeah,
so
brilliant.
It's ideal.
Your car casts. So in between car casts.
Yeah.
What was the third thing, Tim? We got to model someone.
Okay, so model someone who's
have a
successful.
plan. Model someone.
Have a plan. Information products was one of the other ones. So he was saying, talking about Bill Gates, and he was, in information marketing, and Frank Kern is made a lot of his money through information products like dog training books and that kind of thing.
Again, do you think that comes back to the point we made earlier on about these professional guys that are doing this? They're not just Tim, the dog trainer, the trout fisherman. They've got lots of different profiles that they use to promote their different info products. Because the credibility goes, doesn't it? You can't be the best trout fisher in the world and the best dog trainer.
I guess so. I think what his point was is rather than making physical products, you make something that exists virtually, because that is where the profit. You can all the money that comes in via, the retail price is basically not far off your profit. So but that links in with what we were talking about earlier, they're in all sorts of different niches, obviously, and
which maybe not overlap anyway, so it might not even be an issue.
No, but in every single niche, that I'm sure Frank's in loads and loads of niches, but I'm sure he's looking at information products in every single one of those, as opposed to making something that exists. Like in,
Have you come across the short reports? Before I even got broadband, I was sort of signing up to all sorts of emails from all sorts of people, and I really like the short reports concept because basically it's a PDF, and you can sell it for just like $7, something like that. Yeah. But it's just so easy to do because it's short.
Michelle McPherson. It is Michelle, isn't it?
Yeah,
she's
Michelle,
got that. She's done some tips on social bookmarking.
That book, that free ebook.
She's done it free, but that's a good example of something that actually, and she may well have sold it for money in the past, but now she's got other things. But actually, that would be worth $5, $7, $10.
I think so.
There's quite solid information that goes into one part of the 30-day challenge, but in a lot more detail.
That gave me a lot of clarity, actually.
If
you go to a website, and I think you can sign up for an email list, I think you get access to it, don't you?
Yeah, it's
social 2.0 or something.
I can't recall. But if you look on social bookmarking, Michelle McPherson on Google, I'm sure it will load up very, very near the top.
So basically, it's a free PDF.
Yeah, it's totally free, and I'm very well.